space. First up is Team Bloom X2 FM from Valley Christian High School in San Jose, California. Their innovation, Bloom X2 FM, is a device that can emit both radio and sound waves in a controlled way to stimulate plant growth while in space. And Bloom X2 FM allows astronauts in deep space missions with limited space and time to grow fresh food to maintain a healthy diet. Please welcome to the stage, Bloom X2 FM.
Good morning, Houston. There is an impending problem in space exploration we'd like to address today. In a couple of seconds, we're going to show you guys a video of Canadian Space Agency scientists talking about one of the biggest challenges facing our quest into the solar system: insufficient food and nutrients.
Astronauts living on the Moon and Mars will need to grow their own food.
On the International Space Station and the other space flights I've been on, we've brought all the food with us. We've done early developmental testing of how some food might grow, but we sure haven't developed crops that crew could actually count on for their sustenance and their livelihood. And that's where the Deep Space Food Challenge comes in. Developing and taking advantage of the new technologies so that we can feed people and astronauts right across the solar system.
Houston, we have a solution. There are three main reasons why the diet astronauts have now will be detrimental for long-term space missions. First, the current diet astronauts are consuming is primarily nutrient-dense, freeze-dried, and processed food. However, these nutrients degrade in only a couple of months, making them unsustainable for long-term. Secondly, because of the close proximity of the International Space Station, we are able to send food to the ISS triannually, but this will not be feasible as we travel deeper into space.
And thirdly, research shows that astronauts are still vitamin and mineral deficient, resulting in mitochondrial dysfunction, which when combined with elevated levels of CO2 can do major long-term damage. Nutrition is key when combating the many negative effects of space travel, such as bone and muscle degeneration, radiation exposure, and immune deficiency. Therefore, the most optimal and sustainable solution is a system that's supported by primarily fresh, locally grown produce. Let's put it this way. Imagine if you were living off of expired protein bars. Wouldn't be too healthy or efficient, would it? So, what's the solution? Hi, I'm Allaire.
And I'm Allaire Fahy, and we are the co-founders of Bloom X2 FM.
Let's take a look into how Bloom X2 FM can save the day. Bloom X2 FM is a plant growth promoter and accelerator that is facilitated by the use of a unique combination of electromagnetic fields and sound stimuli to induce a biological response in plants. Its main goal is to achieve faster plant growth and a higher yield of fresh produce in space. This approach is based on scientific research that shows that plants respond positively to certain electromagnetic and sound frequencies. The main components of our device, a sound frequency and generator, combined with the antenna, kickstart our crop growing mechanism. We have validated this innovation via primary market research by interviewing space biologists and nutrition specialists at NASA and astrobotanists at astrobotany labs such as the Gilroy Life and Science Lab at the University of Wisconsin-Madison and the Space Plant Lab at the University of Florida. Bloom X2 FM solves an existential problem as it provides astronauts with a constant and nutrient-dense food source.
Bloom X2 FM is part of a rapidly changing and very dynamic space economy, which, can you believe, reached $469 billion in 2022. It is expected to grow to $1.4 trillion in the total addressable market by 2030. The industry is expected to see even more investment as funds look for big returns for giving capital to early-stage space ventures. Bloom X2 FM will be part of this technological revolution.
There is only one product with a distant relation to our device, Harvest Harmonics. Their mechanism is completely different and fully dependent on water, making it non-functional for space.
Due to the unique and specialized nature of our product, the initial addressable market will consist of potential partnerships with research labs and the NASA Space Grant College and Fellowship programs. For our key target audience, we will launch proof of concepts with various global space agencies to show captured value. Once a critical interest is built, we will explore other areas outside of space, such as the agricultural industry here on Earth. Our revenue model will be first based on limited partnerships and eventually exclusive contracts with agencies to create revenue by leasing BlueMex 2FM devices. We believe that with the proper amount of research and investment, we can significantly scale this technology.
We will be following the lean product development methodology by taking a phased approach and building a minimal viable product in Q3 of 2023 for a soft beta launch. In the next year, we will continue our research and refine product features to further product improvements. Our goal is to launch open beta POCs with NASA and other space agencies. Our aim is to sign exclusive contracts. Following the space use case, we can move on to the agricultural use case, and finally, customize devices with specific frequencies for certain crops.
Now, initial rounds of investment will be needed to initiate product prototype manufacturing, researching, and testing. This will ensure the company will have at least 12 months of working capital cycle. Initial manufacturing cost of building one unit is $1,340 and is expected to decrease to $780 as production scales. We are seeking rounds of investment to make this innovative technology become a reality.
Our team is composed of two co-founders, Allaire Fahy and Allaire. Allaire is a finance manager at a nonprofit organization and holds certificates from Wharton Business School and Harvard. Her area of expertise is business development and entrepreneurship.
And Arna is product and engineering lead for her XPRIZE team, a VP for Northern California Youth Empowerment Organization, has excelled in robotics competitions, and holds certificates from Columbia University on the nature of the space economy. This makes us the perfect team by combining our business and technology skills to further long-term space exploration and establishing bases on other planets.
Judges, yesterday we celebrated 62 years from the first human spaceflight operated by Yuri Gagarin. This was the beginning that opened the way for space exploration for all of mankind. And humanity needs to push this innovation to new frontiers.
As Konstantin Tsiolkovsky said, Earth is the cradle of humanity, but one cannot remain in the cradle forever. Please support us in our mission to help with humanity's quest to push space exploration to new heights and invest in BlueMex 2FM.